How are you going to ensure that the safety of the public and the officers, if they continue to not follow required protocol to identify themselves as law enforcement?
And Senator Peters, that's the first time that issue has come to me about them cover. You're saying that law enforcement officers, when they cover their faces.
Right.
I do know they are being doxxed, as you said. They're being threatened. Their families are being threatened. You know,
Again, I get that, but they have to identify themselves. There is an insignia oftentimes. They have to identify themselves as law enforcement. People think, here's a person coming up to me, not identified, covering themselves. They're kidnapping. They'll probably fight back. That endangers the officer as well. And that's a serious situation. People need to know that they're dealing with a federal law enforcement official.
Senator, I would be happy to look at that issue with you and talk to all of our partner law enforcement agencies. But I can assure you that if they're covering their faces now, it's to protect themselves. But they also want to protect all citizens. And that's something we can work together on to ensure the safety of everyone and their families.
Yeah, and it's protecting themselves, too, if they identify themselves. It's not just the person, because someone's going to fight back if you just think a strange person with their face covered throwing you into a van. Most people will resist that.
It sounds like you have a specific case, and I would
be
happy to talk to you about that.
When it comes to the concealing of the faces associated with these, they're posses, they're vigilantes. Let's cut the crap. These aren't federal agents. These aren't even ICE agents going into all these places. Those guys at that car wash, you tell me who the official person is from the person who's just in for the party where you get to pinch a bunch of brown people and throw them into a van. At Home Depot, at Lowe's, at a car wash, at a high school graduation. It's loathsome. It's un-American. It's un-American, and it's un-American on top of un-Americanism, meaning covering your face, not showing a warrant, just picking people up and loading them into a van without any kind of due process awaiting them. This is a horror show on the streets of America. You should be angry about it.